Hello everyone. Welcome back. Today we are going to be changing up, adjusting my transforming planner to a non-transforming planner. Kind of just an update on this planner, what I'm using, how I'm using it for, and then resetting it up. I'm going to show you some things that I want to change that didn't really work for me. So stay tuned if you are interested in that. But of course, if you are new here, welcome. I'm so glad to have you. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of the future fun. And if you're turning, welcome back. So glad to have you. I also would like to announce a giveaway because it's a giveaway time. Now that I finally got all the other ones shipped off, it's giveaway time. And today we're going to be giving away these sticky notes. They're my favorite. They have a coffee cup on them. And to learn how to enter this giveaway, stay tuned. We're going to talk about it in a little bit. But hint, hint, you will need to be a subscriber. So hence, you want to handle that. Okay. All right. Let's get started with today. So this has been my planner that I have been using for many different things. I have used it for, I'll pull this off for a moment, for meal planning, for my faith planning, for my fitness planning, for all these different things, and I have loved it. It has been working really well. But what I have found is that I went to this whole great lengths to make it a transforming planner, and I do not transform it. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to remove some of the inserts. I'm going to keep the tabs and adjust them the correct way that I actually will use to keep them as the dividers, but remove the ones out of it that I don't actually use to keep as the different sections. So then we're going to change up a few things. Just a few. What I'm actually going to do is take this one, since it can be used, I'm going, it's kind of the same, along the same lines as my, so that's going to be my, okay, so it got a little bit thinner. That helped it a little bit because I don't ever transform it. I always leave the mom cover on it. I love the Happy Mama cover. It's very cute. This planner has been, what I will say, very instrumental in keeping me on task in a lot of ways, and I do feel like it has been a benefit to have it all in one location and not have to think about like changing all the different things out and going to 5 different planners for 5 different tasks. So what I will say is that while I do have 5 planners in here, 5 individual planner sets, I've used them all being in the same location. So if you are one that has a lot of things that they want to do in their planner, I will use them all in the same location. So to walk you through, I have meal planning, just to give you a little idea of how I use each section. I use my mama section. This is my on the go. I take it with me when I am shopping, grocery shopping, and which needs to happen very soon. But and so I have the Happy Mama section in here with, you know, sticky notes, different things, different other dry erase boards that I have, although I don't totally use them as much as I have used the meal planning one. I have some gratitude journaling, different things, different to-do lists in the mom section. Obviously in the faith section, I'm using it as a very as a faith planner. So it's a lot of journaling and everything as well, and I've used that throughout the month without a problem. I haven't totally caught on to using these as much. These pages, they're not as used in my journaling portion. I mostly focus on the day-to-day little mini Bible studies that I do. Fitness, same idea. I use this pretty religiously for fitness, and I've just been doing a lot of tracking And then you get down to my wellness, which I obviously use. And then this is where I've been using social media tracking and different things like that. So you have a lot going on in this one little planner. But because it's in one location, it's very easy to flip to the next section and use it properly. I just never did transform it. So it was something that was not used for my particular needs. I always left it the same. And so I did not transform it. But I think for those people that like the different looks of the different covers, it is very helpful. And I would say go for it. So for today, I'm going to be adding the months coming up in each section. And then I am going to adjust some stuff. And I'll tell you, like I said, what worked and what didn't work. All right, so throw February's in here. The Faith Planner is the thickest, one of the thickest months in the planner. So that is really helpful to know. Trendsetter. Okay. See, when I originally set them up, I set them up all to be individual. And that was obviously when I decided to put them into one planner, that changed. I think it was a really, really great decision to put them all in one planner. I don't regret that at all. I'm going to leave the wellness like it is because I just actually put that one in for February. And then, yeah. Okay, so I'll only miss one, but I think I'll leave that one out for a moment. So I'm going to pull out of my fitness. I'm going to pull this from last year, a dashboard, and I'm going to adjust it into the wellness portion so I can track where I am in the wellness. Now, I've mentioned before, I don't totally use the overviews. This was also a vision board. I will link to the vision board video if you're interested in seeing how I set up my vision boards. I don't totally use the wellness and the fitness are very different, and they're both for my overall well-being, but they're used very differently in what's kind of a priority and what's important and how I, structure things and just everything. So that is why they are in different sections, and I don't keep them in one. And I actually fill up the fitness pretty well without having room for that. So let's go ahead and get to the giveaway announcement, and then we'll proceed with the rest of the video. So, sticky notes. Everyone's favorite thing. You got a little bit of the coffee cup here. You got a little bit of the habit tracker here. You got a little bit of this here. You got a lot of stuff going on here in this one little thing. How do you enter? You want to know. You enter by being a current subscriber. Of course, liking the video and giving it a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment below of your favorite Happy Planner accessory. And while it is not a requirement, I would love if you would share this video and get everyone to be able to give away to help me reach my 2019 subscriber goals that I'm working towards every single day that I put a video out. So that is how we're going to do it today. All right, so let's talk about what's not working and what is working well in this planner. Because I didn't transform it, the extra tabs, while there's only a few in there, did give it a little bit more bulky of a feel that I didn't necessarily need, and also made certain portions of it stick out over the one planner section. Now, I liked having the meal planning up top because what I do is I use this as my grocery list. So when I am at the grocery store, I will wipe this clean today as I make next week's groceries. list and figure out what I need. And that was really helpful to have just this accessible on the front page and having to be flipping it over and not having to worry about digging in the middle. And it was just really nice to have it right here. And it was also nice because if you do have any type of coupons or receipts or anything like that that you want to tuck right in to this little pocket while you're shopping, it makes it really nice to have them accessible at the same location. So that has been really, really helpful to me. Of course, the Super Bomb is the first one in line. This is my budget planner, gratitude planner, tracking planner. I've used it a lot. I don't use these as much. Because I have so many planners, I don't fill all of them out. But sticky notes, what I'm giving away, as you can see, these things are, I'm in love with them. I would say the ones that are least important are these ones right here, although they're adorable, but they're not like, it's like more like a sticker than a sticky note because you can't, I mean, you can write on top of it, but it doesn't provide the same level of writing. I've always would say that like I'm a big sticky note writer, so like these little tiny ones are not as important to me as these big ones. Those are the ones that I really, really like. And then of course you have habit trackers, which these are sticky notes, but you still got a lot of habit trackers in here, and all it would take is to put one down the bottom. I have not really used these as much, but what I'll tell you is I take notes all the time with little random notes that I want to put in one thing to another. And because this planner actually has been on the go with me a lot, probably even more so than my mini planner in a lot of ways, this has been my go-to for grabbing and taking notes for anything. The other thing is that I did a little mini on the go pocket envelope folder that I have used with this too. If you're doing the budget cash system, you can pull that envelope out to take with you in other ways. So that's been great. But I like having this section up front because this is more my command for everything. And just keeping it accessible to me at all times. So, and obviously I just put February's in there, but the way I've been using these monthly inserts is to my overview of my bills. Then my weekly inserts, I will note out any bills I have to pay that week, and I'm basically going through and I am writing out any type of gratitude I have for a specific day in these little boxes. Since I'm not planning my life quite the same way in these boxes, it is more to-dos and gratitude, and I've loved the way that that has worked because I'm in here every single day, but I'm not in here during my working hours and different things like that, so it hasn't quite been the same. Then of course we're jumping over to faith planning, and faith planning is very important to me. It is something I really did not do a very good job of over summer, and it has been a really great part of my routine this year of 2019. I will always do a little Bible studies and different things, but I would always quit and hit and miss. And I've loved the way that this has been written out, the way that they have their, let's go for the one that's not all written up, the way that they have their scripture reading, plans and keywords, observation, application. I've been putting just little tiny Bible studies verses in here and then actually like writing it down in the bottom, and it has been great. I do it right before I go to bed. So it's one of the last things I'm thinking about before I go to sleep. And so this kind of sits on my end table and does that. And I also track all of my fitness stuff and my overall health stuff in the back, how many steps I did, if I worked out, what I ate, what calorie content I ate, just how I did overall in my health for that day. And then obviously my wellness section is after that, which is more the mental health slash all of that good health stuff that you would need. So I would say that I don't necessarily struggle with any type of anxiety or anything like that, but what I have found is that there's certain steps to take care of yourself that if you're not doing them properly, it will hinder your overall well-being. And so I want to take the best care of myself as possible so I can be top productive woman, and that's what this wellness insert is for. And then down at the back, my little Miss Maker, my little cutesy little Miss Maker planner. This is my social media planner. And I love these pages right here. Actually, I've used a couple of these for different things, but I love these. Um, These are great for home projects. These are great for any type of project that you want to have some kind of detail set up on. I've used these for real estate projects. I've used these for all sorts of stuff. So these are really great. But I have used this, basically I've just revamped it and been tracking my YouTube watch time, analytics, subscriber count, anything that I want to know that I can track from day to day. In fact, there's been a couple days where you'll look at it and I had a really high subscriber count and it correlated with a video I put out, and then a really low subscriber count for that time, and then it correlated with a video I put out. So those are things that if you are aspiring YouTuber, you want to kind of just keep track of so you know what people are relating to and what they're finding interesting. And obviously you always have those people that love everything you do, but then you have those that you can find that don't love everything you do. So that's all in one roof. Dashboards I feel like are fundamental to me so I can keep track of everything that I'm looking at and understanding. I like to grab at the top and pull over, so they have been the best thing for me. I actually need my add one of my mom ones back in there. But all of those planners under one roof, as I like to say, has made it so I've used every single one of them. So if you're that person that is not sure of whether or not you can handle multiple planners, I would just try to put them all in one planner, because I think it does make a huge difference for usability. Now, obviously, all of these planners are not my main planner that I use, my work planner. Probably spend just as much time in it, but just in different times of the day. So the gratitude is first thing when I wake up. The tracking of the health stuff is later on in the evening after I've gone to bed, or when I'm in bed laying down relaxing. That's when I whip that open and I pull out and look at all those analytics and the stats, and I track my food and I track my steps and I really reflect on the day. Then turning around and first thing in the morning writing down what I'm thankful for, and then when I'm doing meal planning, anything like that, that's also what I'm looking at and paying attention. So 5 planners under one roof, and I use them all, and they have been successful and helpful, and I don't think it's too many, and I don't feel overwhelmed by it, and I don't overly sticker them, so it's not, it's not like all I'm doing all day is planning in the planner and I don't have time for anything else. Quite the opposite. This has helped me to be able to do so much more because I have everything in one place and I'm not shuffling around and trying to find 5 million pieces to the puzzle. So, is 5 planners too much? No. Should you do it? Yes. Should you Frankenplan into one? Yes. Should you transform or planner? It's up to you if you like to switch out the covers. I didn't find as important as I thought I was going to, but now that I have used this planner, I do keep them all in one spot. Are these bags useful? 500,000 million%. Do I love them? Yes. Will I keep it on the front of my planner always? Probably so. And yeah. So that is the update on how I'm using my transforming planner and just kind of resetting it up for the next coming months. I'm very excited to update you again in the next couple months, but I anticipate that I will have continued to use it and have done well in it. I know with the March release of Happy Planner, there might be some new planners come out. Will I switch out my planners? Depends on what kind of planners there are, but as of right now, I have no intentions of changing the ones that I have. These are going to carry me through, and I feel really, really good about it. So, all right, everyone. Well, I am so glad you were here for today's video. Don't forget, tomorrow night, 9 p.m., we will be live coming to you with the Redded Beard Man and myself. We're going to have a great time. Can't wait to get started on that, so make sure you join us. But in the meantime, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I cannot wait to see you in the next video. Have a great day. Oh, and don't forget, if you want to see more setup videos, I have lots. So click the link. I think it's in the right-hand corner. That's what I've been told it is. Don't know. But click that, and you'll be good. All right. Love you all. Have a great day.